we are dealing with coordinate geometry here. So if you look carefully, it is saying given the points A23 and B57 are the endpoints of a straight line. They want you to find the length of this straight line. So in other words, what we're going to do is you write the length of the straight line. The length of the straight line is, as you see the symbol there, is the square root of the difference in the x's, all square, minus, or plus, sorry, the difference in the y, all square. But where are these located? That's the question. So what we're going to do, we are going to go and label our points. So it's going to be x1, y1, x2, y2. If you look carefully, and from there, we are going to go and substitute. So we're going to substitute now. We're going to have what is x2? x2 is 5, minus what's x1? x1 is 2. We're going to call this r squared plus what's y2? y2 is 7, minus what's y1? y1 is 3. So in other words, we're going to end up having the square root of what is 5 minus 2? That's 3 as in 3 squared plus 7 minus 4, that is 4 squared. And from there, we're going to simplify this. We're going to have the radical. Oh, that term sounds familiar, right? The square root, the radical of 3 squared is 9 plus 4 squared is 16. So in other words, we're going to have the square root of 25, and the square root of 25 is 5, and we say that the length of the line is 5 units. And that's the length of the straight line, theoretically speaking. This could be viewed on a graph as well. Next time we're going to go and attempt to find is the midpoint of the line. But before you find the midpoint, we're going to find the gradient. It doesn't really matter which between you find first. We're going to find the gradient, and the formula for gradient is m, and the formula for gradient is the difference in the y's divided by the difference in the x's. Good. And from there, we're going to go and substitute again. So let's go and substitute and see what happens. We're going to have, when we substitute, let's go and check it out. y2 is what? 7 minus what's y1? 3. What's x2? 5. And what's x1? 2. So in other words, we have to simplify the top. The 7 minus 3 is 4, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So our gradient is really 4/3. We can leave it like that. And finally, we're going to go and find our midpoint. And we put a separator here. I'm going to call this part C. We're going to go and find the midpoint of AB, of straight line AB. And to find the midpoint, we're going to sum up the x's and divide by 2. We're going to sum up the y's and divide by 2. And from there, we're going to go and do our substitution. We're going to go and locate our x1, x2, which is 5 plus 2 plus 5, 5 plus 2, same thing, 2 plus 5, 2 plus 5, divided by 2, of course, because we find the midpoint, and 3 plus 7, 3 plus 7. From there, we put back divide by 2 again. 2 plus 7, 2 plus 5 is 7, sorry, and 3 plus 7 is 10. So finally, if you look carefully, our midpoint, I'm going to put it aside. We won't have to be squeezing in anything. So our midpoint would end up being, of course, going to be written in brackets, separated by a comma, and our first point, our coordinate, the x coordinate, sorry, would be 3.5 or 3.5, and the y coordinate is going to be 5. So this is how you go about finding the length of a straight line, the gradient of a straight line, and the midpoint of a straight line. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you. And remember, you are once in a lifetime. So live a purpose driven life. Once again, God bless you and take care.